The Ten Commandments, a seminal moral code, emerged from the sands of ancient history over 3,000 years ago. Carved into two stone tablets, they are considered one of the greatest legacies of human civilization. Traditionally believed to have been given to Moses on Mount Sinai, these commandments laid the groundwork for ethical and legal standards that still resonate today. The Ten Commandments are traditionally divided into two primary sections, each highlighting essential aspects of moral and spiritual life. The first section, comprising the initial four commandments, emphasizes our duties to God. These commandments focus on the principles of worship, reverence, and the exclusive devotion that is due to God alone. They guide individuals in maintaining a sincere and devoted relationship with the divine, ensuring that worship is conducted with the utmost respect and without idolatry. The second section, encompassing the remaining six commandments, pertains to our duties toward fellow humans. These commandments lay the foundation for social ethics, addressing crucial values such as respect for others, honesty in our dealings, and the pursuit of justice. By outlining these ethical guidelines, the commandments establish a framework for harmonious living within society. Together, these two sections reflect a profound balance between spiritual obligations to God and the practical responsibilities we have toward one another, illustrating the comprehensive nature of moral law. Historically, the Ten Commandments were revolutionary, presenting a structured and consistent moral code in an era where laws were frequently harsh, arbitrary, and unpredictable. Their introduction marked a significant shift in the focus of law and ethics, emphasizing principles of justice, compassion, and fairness over brute force and fear. These commandments laid the groundwork for a more humane and equitable approach to governance, influencing the evolution of legal systems and moral philosophies across civilizations. By establishing clear ethical standards, they played a crucial role in shaping the development of justice, setting a precedent for laws that prioritize human dignity and the common good. The influence of the Ten Commandments reaches far beyond the boundaries of religious teachings, permeating the very foundations of Western legal systems and the core principles of democratic governance. These commandments have profoundly shaped the development of legal frameworks by embedding concepts such as justice, equality, and human dignity at the heart of societal laws and practices. Their ethical teachings have inspired the formulation of laws that protect individual rights and promote fairness, ensuring that the values they uphold continue to resonate in modern legal and governmental structures. The enduring legacy of the Ten Commandments is evident in the way they have guided the evolution of justice and governance, reinforcing the importance of moral integrity and the inherent worth of every human being in contemporary society. The first commandment, "You shall have no other gods before me," lays the cornerstone for monotheism within the Abrahamic religions, marking a profound departure from the polytheistic traditions that dominated the ancient world. This commandment demands exclusive devotion to a single, all-powerful deity, a revolutionary and transformative shift that fundamentally redefined religious worship and belief systems. By rejecting the worship of multiple gods, it established a unified focus on one supreme being, which became a defining characteristic of Judaism and later profoundly influenced the development of Christianity and Islam. This commandment not only solidified the concept of monotheism, but also shaped the spiritual and theological framework of these major world religions, leaving an indelible mark on their doctrines and practices. The second commandment, "You shall not make for yourself a carved image," directly confronts the practice of idolatry by forbidding the creation and worship of physical representations of the divine. This commandment underscores the importance of recognizing and worshiping an abstract, invisible deity, rather than confining the sacred to tangible forms. In doing so, it challenged the deeply ingrained traditions of idol worship that were widespread in ancient cultures, where gods were often depicted in statues and images. This rejection of physical idols marked a significant departure from the norm, emphasizing a more spiritual and transcendent approach to worship. It reinforced the notion that the divine could not be limited or captured by human hands, encouraging a deeper, more personal connection with a God who exists beyond the material world. The third commandment "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain," highlights the necessity of reverence when invoking the divine name. This principle advocates for respect and sincerity, reinforcing the sacredness of God's name and the importance of respectful discourse. The fourth commandment, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy," establishes the practice of dedicating one day each week to rest and spiritual reflection, a concept that was both innovative and profound in its time. This commandment emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balance between labor and worship, recognizing that rest is not merely a physical necessity, but a vital component of religious observance and personal well-being. By setting aside the Sabbath as a sacred time for renewal, it acknowledges the human need for regular intervals of respite from the demands of daily life, allowing individuals to reconnect with their spiritual beliefs and communities. This day of rest also serves as a reminder of the divine creation and the covenant between God and humanity, reinforcing the idea that life should include moments of contemplation, gratitude, and reverence, as well as productive work. The fifth commandment, "Honor your father and your mother," underscores the profound value of family and the respect owed to parental authority. This commandment serves as a foundational principle in maintaining and strengthening the bond between parents and children. By emphasizing the importance of honoring and respecting one's parents, it not only nurtures a deep sense of gratitude and responsibility, but also fosters social stability. Within the family unit, this commandment helps cultivate an environment where mutual respect, understanding, and love can flourish, thereby contributing to the well-being and harmony of society as a whole. The sixth commandment, "You shall not kill," establishes the sanctity of human life and promotes nonviolence. It forms a fundamental aspect of ethical and legal systems worldwide, advocating for the protection of life and the resolution of disputes without resorting to violence. The seventh commandment, "You shall not commit adultery," underscores the significance of fidelity and trust in marital relationships. It aims to preserve the integrity of family life, promoting loyalty and the value of trust in personal relationships. The eighth commandment, "You shall not steal," addresses respect for others' possessions and property rights. It lays the groundwork for ethical handling of material wealth and fosters trust within communities by safeguarding property rights. The ninth commandment, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor," promotes honesty and integrity in interactions and legal proceedings. It emphasizes the harm caused by deceit and false accusations, ensuring justice and trust in society. The 10th commandment, "You shall not covet," addresses the moral implications of desiring what belongs to others. It advocates for contentment and self-restraint, discouraging destructive behaviors driven by jealousy and fostering personal integrity. Throughout history, the 10 Commandments have been interpreted differently across religious traditions. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam each uphold these commandments with their own nuances, yet the core principles remain influential across these faiths. In contemporary society, the 10 Commandments continue to serve as a moral and ethical guide. They are frequently referenced in discussions about justice, morality, and human rights, highlighting their enduring relevance and universal principles. The 10 Commandments have been at the center of various historical debates and legal controversies, particularly concerning their display in public spaces. These discussions reflect the ongoing impact of the commandments on modern legal and ethical issues. Educational and religious institutions use the 10 Commandments as a teaching tool to discuss ethical behavior and personal responsibility. Their role in shaping character and guiding behavior underscores their significance in both religious and secular contexts. The commandments have inspired numerous works of literature, art, and popular culture, exploring themes of morality and justice. Their influence extends beyond religious contexts, permeating various aspects of cultural and intellectual life. In summary, the 10 Commandments represent a profound legacy of moral and ethical guidance. Their historical significance, impact on legal systems, and continued relevance highlight their enduring importance. As a foundational text, they continue to shape our understanding of justice, morality, and human conduct. Thanks for watching.